bigoted, transphobic pieces of shit. And you know what? I suck for cock. All right? I suck for cock.
Suck
and
for
And you know what? I suck for cock. All right? I suck for cock.
Suck
and
for
what tech job? Hey. Pressing charges. Pressing charges. Pressing charges. Pressing charges. Hey, you attacked a disabled trans people person. You piece of shit. You stink man. Come and get me, bitch. Come and get me, bitch. You come and get me. Just they don't give a shit about marginalized people or disabled people here because they're bigoted. I'm a Title IX minority. You have a problem? You don't say shit to me.
Well,
yeah? Well, them. FC. You ableist pieces of shit. You bigoted, transphobic pieces of shit. Fuck you.
is FC known for doing things?
Bring it home, stare bitches. Take the veil down. This is your fandom. You pieces of shit. Shut up, bitch! Yeah? You! You white, cisgendered piece of shit! You! You're what makes the fandom miserable!
I'm so sorry this happened to you.
Yeah! That's because you're nothing but pieces of shit! Yeah? Film me all you want, motherfucker! Come here! Come here! I pay taxes! My name is Ripley Storm. Hey, come and get me, motherfucker. Hey, Ripley. Come and get me. Come and get me, bitch. Come and get me, bitch. Come and get me, bitch. This is a public park. None of you have the right to throw me out.
And we're not.
And you hate yeah? 4 people have told me to go home. You hate trans people. You hate disabled people. Film me on TikTok, motherfucker. You're a and you know what? I suck. All right.
The Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois after what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that
What
wrong?
leak there? Oh, gosh.
Okay. Officials were called when a strong odor
It
of
is.
chlorine spread.
I think they had to evacuate the building and everything. Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night, many still dressed in their furry costumes.
My name is Ronnie the Rat. I'm a trans species elementary school teacher here in Allen ISD, and I just want to try to bring more awareness for furries like myself. Now, I have the most students in my class that have actually transitioned from a human being to a cat. Now, I know I'm a rat, but that's more because I'm a Chuck E. Cheese, freak. I love Chuck E. Cheese. I've spent a lot of time there, but that's why I like rats. But this is the problem, is we have a lot of trans inclusivity in other cities like Frisco. They're doing pride parades at a lot of churches. We're not doing any pride parades at churches here in Allen. And that's what we need. We need more kids on gender reassignment surgery or gender reassignment hormones. And the best way, I think, for me, that it's gotten the message out to the other students is doing it myself, leading by example. And that's what I'm trying to do here as a trans species, as Ronnie the Rat, is like, listen, there's a social stigma. Me trying to date other furries like this in Allen, there's not a community. There's not a bar that accepts me, Chris. I can't just go to the bar like this. I get made fun of. And that's the same thing that's happened to my 9-year-olds, my 10-year-olds. If they feel more comfortable being a cat, I don't mind putting a litter box in the classroom that lets them defecate in there. That's what I think is important. And should I tell the parents? No, we shouldn't tell the parents. These kids can make decisions at 10 years old. Like, their parents shouldn't be involved. That's what makes me so mad, is I get all these parents that are mad at me because I oftentimes buy these costumes for these kids, and the kids go home in the costume, and the parents come back and they yell scream at me, and they say, we don't want you to sexualize our children. They call me the G word, Groomer, which is basically like the N-word. And it's just a terrible description of who I am. I'm trying to help young kids be themselves. If they want to be a cat, if they want to defecate in a litter box, I'm all for that. I'm talking to the principal. I'm trying to get the cafeteria tables on the ground so that the kids are able to eat more ergonomically on fours like an animal. This is what we need to do. We need Allen to be more inclusive. Right now, we're suffering from a lot of bigotry.